one night he shouldn't have. Like, I get it, but like now, like he's calling Dave a bully and all this stuff. And it really comes down to like Natasha is just absolutely lying to her boyfriend, making herself seem like the victim the entire time. And she's just been pretty much a terrible person all season. And the fact that she plays the victim here is not surprising at all, but astonishing at the same time.
Yeah, like we should probably remind people, Dave doesn't know Natasha's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Dave and Natasha like started a relationship, and then Natasha quits it cold turkey one night out, and that's what sets Dave off. Not excusing what he said, but he does apologize, and I don't know, like, and she deserves some of that blame too. Like that's you break out with someone out of nowhere, like they're gonna probably say some mean things to you. Like that's usually how breakups work if they're that sudden, especially. So yeah, I
Did you
don't
ever have a breakup, Sean, that just like both parties were just like, okay.
once actually, yeah. It's
Yeah,
great.
I had one too, man. They're so good. I think I went to like go get like beers with you after. Like it was it was cool. Like I was excited the relationship happened and I was like it ran its course. And I feel like these guys like it kind of like ran its course. Like Dave said like a couple things, but like they just need to like go their separate ways, man.
Well, they will in 2 days, hopefully.
Yeah, oh my god. I can't I Dave's got to go.
He's got to never see Natasha again. I'm worried for the reunion. Although they usually do those on Zoom.
Yeah, which I hate. Um,
Mm,
but whatever, it is what it is. All right, Sean, you want to talk about the guests a little bit?
yeah,
So,
couple guys we're a little bit familiar with.
yeah, so Dominique Easley, he's a former Patriot. So,
Yeah,
Sean, you might know who he is. I didn't
he
know.
he was only on the team for like a couple of years. The year they won the Super Bowl against the Seahawks, though,
Okay,
he was on the team.
yeah,
Didn't play a ton, but hey, he was there. And then anyone who played fantasy football in the 2010s knows Jordan Reed.
yeah. I had
Pretty good
Jordan
tight
Reed on.
end.
Yeah, I had Jordan Reed on a couple fantasy football teams. He was like a guy who had all the skill set. He just like couldn't stay healthy. So it's an ankle, it's a knee. He had a bunch of concussions, so it's probably good he walked away from the game. Um, but
Yeah,
man, imagine I, I couldn't understand the relationship between all these people, and I don't think they made it clear. But it is what it is, and I guess they enjoyed each other.
yeah. So I think they're something with like financial investing,
Yeah, so maybe these are just like their clients,
or yeah.
right?
I don't know that Dominic easily made enough money from the NFL to be like a big. I think they're their business partners.
Okay.
I don't know the white people look very unathletic.
Yeah, there's like not there's two guys who play in the NFL, and everyone else didn't come close.
There's the one really pale guy who keeps wearing red too. And if
No,
you're
what's funny? What's funny? He was wearing one of the home hats. He was wearing one of the boat hats.
if you're a very pale white guy, I don't you don't I try to wear red sometimes. It doesn't really look that good.
Yeah, same.
It kind of makes you look whiter. I
It's
think
not great.
you've got to be like a little tan to pull off red. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I did look it up. So obviously we saw they were using a lot of water sports in this episode, and Jordan Reed lost one of his chains. So they said it was like worth a house. I mean, Jordan Reed made $34 million during his NFL career. So like,
Damn.
like that like gets cut up in a million ways, taxes, things like that. Um,
These people probably took some.
yeah, exactly. I think he'll be okay, but it's a shame. It sounds like he likes that
I like how
chain.
Courtney keeps suggesting they'll look for it tomorrow. And maybe they have to get like a professional diver there. Because,
Yeah.
but we all, if you've got 200 grand in the bottom of the ocean and someone's saying we'll look for it tomorrow, like, hey, I'd want someone to do something now. If we're gonna do anything, let's do it.
Yeah, I agree. I guess like I don't know. I've never put like insurance on a like jewelry, but I mean, if you have insurance on it, it might not be. It's not the biggest thing in the world, right? That's why you have the insurance. But yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
That's yeah. I wonder how that works if he gets all the money back.
Yeah,
And
probably.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I guess the only other thing I want to bring up, Dominique Easley, his obsession with pancakes. So, like, could you imagine going on a super yacht and just being like, I want pancakes for every meal? Like that's pancakes are like $4.
very very confusing pancakes too.
He basically wants crepes, but
But
he's calling them pancakes.
he wants big crepes that are fluffy in the middle, but crispy in the crispy edges,
Yeah,
but not too thick.
exactly.
Crepes are good too.
Grapes are really good, man.
Yeah.
Roll them up with some fruit. It's
Like
a
you're in Europe, you're in a boat, just be like, I'll take crepes, whatever. Guy wants what he wants, I guess. I don't
he
know.
was absolutely disgusted by the crepes as well. So it wasn't just like he didn't like them, like he was disgusted by them. But whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I just thought it was kind of a funny thing to add.
What'd you think of the Vegas party? These Vegas parties are always the theme's always all over the place.
Yeah, the theme night's always kind of cool. Um, I liked it in previous seasons where they just actually had like blackjack dealing or they did some stuff. I don't think like didn't like Eddie was like a blackjack dealer one season,
Hmm.
which like I think is cool. Like I don't think they did that here. So is what it is. It's a cool theme, I guess.
Not the Playboy Club doesn't quite fit. I mean, I'm sure there was a Playboy Club in Vegas at one point. And
I I think Ellie was just like, I have this Playboy outfit. This seems like a great opportunity to use it. This might not be the last time we see it, and she's only gonna be on the boat for 3 days.
yeah. And Storm was a little bit more like San Fernando Valley in the 70s.
Yeah.
But you know what? Vegas is a pretty random place too. So you can kind of
Yeah.
just do whatever and the theme works.
Yeah. All right, man. That's all I got this episode. I know that one guy did the noodle trick. I'm not interested. That thing is displayed at like the worst parties only. So
I feel like I would
I'm out on it.
choke or like drown. I don't want to mess with my breathing.
Yeah.
No obstructions there.
Yeah.
Should we get to awards and then maybe talk Poetic Adventure for a minute?
Yeah, let's do it. Who'd you have winning?
Ellie, I sit at the top. I like her. Mostly based on vibe. I thought the Playboy bunny costumes were ultimately a nice touch. And she brought one for Courtney too. So that's huge. And I just didn't miss Kyle. So I liked having Ellie around. I kind of wish we had a full season of her. John, who's you have winning?
Yeah, I actually had Ellie as well. I know I was like a little critical of her to begin with, but like, yeah, like we didn't miss a step. And so I actually think she's kind of a plus over Kyle as well. So for those reasons, I got her winning.
Hell yeah.
Did you have Kyle losing then?
I had Natasha's ex-boyfriend. I know he doesn't really count, but
that guy's lost the whole season. I still don't know if he's real.
He's just made this season considerably worse.
Yeah.
And why are you DMing Dave? Like, I don't know, man. To him and Dave, like Natasha broke up with you. Like you just move on.
Yeah.
I know that's a very like basic way of saying it, but like that's get out of there, man.
Yeah. There was one point where I think Natasha was like, I should have broke up with my ex years ago. I was like, that's an insane thing to actually say. If you feel that, like you wasted years with somebody.
And now you're wasting like time, like just like block him on your phone.
Yeah, it's easy, but she doesn't want that. So I guess the only other thing that I actually could say Kyle lost the episode because I didn't miss him at all. And I don't care that he's coming back. I think it's weird.
Yeah, Yuri, when you leave the boat, what does Captain Lee say? He gives you your tickets home.
Yeah, you got a plane ticket. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
so anyway. All right, Sean, you want to talk Below Deck Adventure then?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you my initial thoughts.
Yeah.
Captain Carey, I'm not sure if he's a star. We'll see. I didn't think Captain Glum was a star initially either. This is a pretty unlikable deck crew. I kind of like this all guys though, because it's like you get weird like dick measuring stuff. Then, if you have too many guys together, like all the time, like guys just become way worse, and it's like good for entertainment value.
Okay.
If there's a girl around, guys will like try to be a little bit more mature, or
like it softens everybody up a little bit.
Yeah, but if it's just 4 dudes, and we can already see it already, like, like there's gonna be there would be like a fist fight.
Yeah, I would think so, based on these guys.
Another thing, not one Norwegian cast member. We're in Norway. Below Deck Down Under had several Australians.
That might have been pandemic issue though, right?
Could have been. It could have been a language barrier issue too.
Yeah.
Who I was expecting at least one.
I don't disagree though. I don't know. I thought like I think it's a nice change of pace. So like
it is, yeah.
You know, like we're getting is the Below Deck model getting a little stale that they're like, all right, let's maybe try to change it up a little bit. Like I don't know. I mean, I think different casts have different things, but it's nice because like I think the last thing you and I want to do is like slug through another like 3 seasons that like stink, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like we had a couple bad seasons of Below Deck Med, and we've had a couple bad seasons of Below Deck Legacy recently. And like maybe with Frasier coming on now as Chief Stew, like that might tick up. I think Courtney's probably going to be bosun going forward on this boat, but
I bet, yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, Sandy's been angling for that since like day one. So, I just, or since she came on, but, yeah, I mean, I still don't believe in the Below Deck Med franchise right now. I mean, I don't like, I know we like, we go over everything about it, but like, it's nice to maybe see something new that I'm not saying is going to replace it, but just like changes it up from like, I mean, there's nothing worse than like a bad season.
Yeah, because it's 19 episodes too. Like they're very long. I guess a few more thoughts. Chef Jessica, don't love her.
Yep.
But a couple of things I mentioned, the crew is like very Norwegian people, very American.
Yeah.
Might be a feature though, because it helps the crew kind of connect faster in a weird way. Like it's like, oh, you're from the States too. Okay. Like
right.
That sometimes helps. And I think the best part, I really like Casey and Oriana. So the two not the Chief Stew Faye seems interesting, but Oriana and Casey they're both the second stews. They didn't really figure that out yet. But
no.
Casey's a Mormon girl from out west, and Oriana is like a blue-blooded girl from Cambridge, Massachusetts. Ever heard of it? That's where Harvard is. And they've worked together before and don't seem to like each other.
Yep.
So I actually kind of like the all-girl interior and the all-guy exterior. I think it I don't know. They haven't done that in a while, and usually leads to some bad behavior, but usually in a pretty entertaining way.
It's like fist fights on the outside and passive aggressive hatred on the inside.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're gonna come down to.
Oh yeah, just there's something about 4 guys working together.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something.
That'll be fun. So, all right, Sean. I mean, that's all I got for this episode. I mean, I think we have the season finale next episode. Maybe
We
not.
do. It actually looks fun though. It looks fun.
It does look fun.
It looks like
honestly,
an hour-long party.
Let's get this down to 16 next time. I mean,
Yeah, this
until we
started
find
July 4th. This started.
yeah, we like this is insane. We can't be doing this.
All right, and then I figure let everyone know we'll check it on Ballistic Adventure maybe like every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Give everyone updates. 'Cause it's tough. It's on Tuesdays, but like I kind of like the first episode, so we'll keep checking in with that.
All right, man. Take us out.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Bon voyage.